What is good with y'all boys? KingJayFx back at it with another live trading video. Now today we're going to be focusing on a combine. This is a combine that I literally just got not even 5 minutes ago, after I locked out one of my other combines which is close to an XFA. So we are going to focus on, I had missed my entry here. This was the entry that I was trying to get. Here we would have this is the entry that I was looking to get. I did get in late. Well, I didn't get in at all, and I'm not gonna get in late. If price comes back down to this area, I will look for another potential opportunity to get in to these highs. I think this next draw on liquidity is above these highs, so now I'm just looking for the best potential entry to get in for a trade right now. As you can see on this right side, I have the 5 minute. We are coming into this IFBG inverse fair value gap of the 5 minutes. So very promising. We do have to wait another 5 minutes for this candle to close, and then for the next candle to tap into it, and then from there we should see some distribution around 11:15, 11:30. If we don't start seeing movement around then the movement should come around 11:45 to 11:55, and if we don't see a move around then we will be done. It's Friday and I had a pretty good week. I'm up on the week, I'm up on the month, and I'm just trying to stay consistent. That's all. Yeah, I think we're gonna try some longs.
Order filled.
Try some longs. I have my brackets preset. This one I'm going to make manual. Around 50 ticks to the high. It's not bad here. 50. I really think it's gonna go to VWAP, which is up here. 200 potentially. If we close below this fair value gap, then it's invalid. Anyway, so I'll take a TP here and I'll take another TP here. If I am gonna let the rest run, I might as well let it run to the whole target. This is the first take profit though. My stop loss might need some more breathing room, so I might scale out. Let me scale out. I'm in one. Let me sell one.
Order filled.
Just so I can give this just a little bit more breathing room. So a little bit more breathing room. I think we're gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna take us some time, but I definitely think we're gonna get there by 12 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, we should get there. So if we don't start getting this move, I will be out. I need to start seeing bullish pressure being respected. I need to start seeing these higher time frames doing what they got to do. 35 seconds. I would like to see this candle close but above like 460s or 465s. So I'd like to see seeing that get pushed up. That's what I'm looking for. Now 5 minute close, new 5 minute. We should not see this new 5 minute close the body below this. If we do see the body close below this, then that shows this setup that I'm looking for specifically is not the most valid setup. This is a 5 minute order block. I do want to mark this out though, because I did front run this a little bit. That's why I wanted to give it a little space. If we do get stopped out, we could get another entry within this area here, which is better for us, which makes us able to hold longer anyway. This is the bottom of the range, so you'll see this a lot. It looks like a V shape, right? And if you're able to catch a bottom of the range trade, there's no need to get out very quickly once you start being in profit. You'll be in a lot more profit than you're used to because you caught it so low. But that does not mean just to get out. You want to hold it until the next draw on liquidity and or until whatever your rules tell you, right? So I think the next draw on liquidity is these highs, but I don't think this is where it's going to stop. I do think that we're going to continue to push maybe to this VWAP and or continue up more. So we start seeing the reactions that I'm liking to see. I will start to scale back in. I look at these two things pretty much like defenders. If it beats this first defender, we got one more defender down here. If it beats both of these defenders, then our trade is invalid. Wow, yeah, we have a lot of room. Like we have a lot of room on the higher time frames. We have a lot of room on the higher time frames. So you don't want to get spooked. You know what I mean? You don't want to get spooked by the lower time frames. You don't want to get spooked by these candles that kind of show that we're pushing the pressure down, because the next couple candles could just shoot up just to kind of fake you out, you know? Like price does things like that psychologically to get traders to reverse, get out early, lose, because you only lose when you get out. You know what I mean? You could be down, right? A tick away from your stop loss and you still didn't lose yet and you can still win. You just got to be aware. If we do disrespect this IFVG, which we could easily do that, the IFVGs aren't that strong. But we already had a sweep of liquidity. If you look on the lower time frame, we have a change of structure here. So the bullishness is a really good look, at least what I'm looking for. You might need to take some liquidity down here first before we start heading back up. No problem at all.
Order filled.
And I am gonna start getting more in because we are seeing the type of movement that I would like to see, which means if I am getting in higher, that means I am moving my stop up to secure and mitigate my risk. If this is invalidated, then my move is wrong, because there's no way we're going to respect this, right? Come up and then disrespect it. If we disrespect it, I don't need for it to come all the way down here for me to know, like, oh, price isn't respecting this. So this makes me want to get in more, but I don't want to make too much. I want to keep it at least between 1500 and under, which this is a clean XFA. I mean, not XFA, clean combine. So I'm not up very much. Got me a nice little $500 win. Took a small loss, and are we really bearish? Like, are we really that bearish? Like, we have highs, all this engineered liquidity right here. You're telling me we can't get a pop? Like a pop, pop, pop. Like, if we do take these highs, it's gonna be with some quickness, you know? We're engineering all this liquidity. This is such thing as called trend line liquidity, right? There's trend lines, and then the trend line creates liquidity at all these high points that it creates along the trend, and that engineers it for price to seek that as well. So I do not believe our next draw on liquidity is below here. I think the next draw on liquidity is the high here. So I do have it all the way up here, which is just a more optimistic approach. Once we get to here, I'm going to be scaling out 2 contracts, and then the rest I will let run. Okay, so Perfect. We're getting the reaction that I was assuming. I would like to see the candle close above. It did close above. Perfect. Right. So now that we closed above, this high here is the point we want to watch for. Price will come back down, wiggle, 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 wiggle around here, and or just use this as a breakout because this was such momentum. But this high here, we should not be closing. This is the last high here as well. We should not, this area from this high to this high, this area in between, very good area to add more to, but we don't want to see price with a lot of momentum, big candles closing back into this. That's not what you want to see. But let it cook. Let it cook. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna start using, I'm using ticks from now on. From now on, I'm using ticks. The way that I'm so unemotionally tied to this now is ridiculous. Like, ticks is the method for emotional control in the market. If you are trading, especially on Topstep, and you're using the money instead of ticks, I'm telling you, change it. It will take your trading to another level. I'm currently up 1,000, and I have my color so that I really can't even see my P&L. I'm just focusing purely on price structure, liquidity sweep down here on the higher time frames, 5-minute inverse fair value gap, the draw on liquidity to the high. That's what I'm focused on, not on how much money I'm in or how much money I'm in the midst of making right now, which I need to keep an eye out for because I don't want to make over 1,500. But yeah, we get a nice one more push and I'm out. And yeah,
Order
that's
filled.
it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. Currently up on the day 1,300. And that's it for this trade. I didn't want to make over 1,500 on this account because I don't want to go over the 50% consistency rate. So I am at 13 and I am fine with that. I can pass this account in the next trade. Very good trade here. I had my stop loss moved below here, and yeah, it's a W live trade. This is all I got for y'all today. It's KingJayFx. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and click that link in the description if you want to join my Discord and or my live trading channel. I have a free boot camp as well for those who are new. Check it out, leave a review, and yeah, that's all, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I'm out.